12 ways you can increase your chance of success right now. When you ask anyone if they want to be successful, they would nod with their full strength. But when you again ask them what success is to them, most often they would give you a silent treatment. Why is that? In this day and age of technology and social media, success has been glamorized and it's become something which it is not. Let me redefine success for you. Success is the achievement of a worthy ideal or a goal. So, success is not related to your money. Rather, it is the inner satisfaction of achieving a worthy goal. If a person had a goal of being a teacher and impacting lives, and he achieves it, he is successful, even if he doesn't drive a Lamborghini. With that said, here are 12 ways in which you can increase your chances of success right now. This is Wealthy Fact, where you come to watch, execute, and get wealthy. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. 12 ways you can increase your chance of success right now. Number 1. Take the first step. I want you to pause this video for a sec and go grab a notebook. Don't have a notebook? Pick up a page, a blank card, or anything else where you can write something. Done? I want you to go wild. Let out everything you wanted to do or be, but convinced yourself that it was not possible for you. Maybe it was to be a pilot. Maybe it was to become an actor, a scientist, or even a soccer player. Whatever it was, write it out. Be honest, pause this video again if you need time. Done? Now, identify achievable things. Be realistic. No, Brian, you cannot fly or breathe in space. Hey, you just took the first step towards your success. You are already better than the majority of this planet. And for that, I congratulate you. For those of you who didn't follow along, come on, guys, we're all here to be successful. You should show some passion. Which brings us to our next point. Number 2, identify your passion. Passion is a misunderstood concept and needs to be redefined. Is there something which you can continue to do for longer periods without being told by anyone? If there is, then probably that's your passion. However, it should have the potential to bring some kind of value to other people and yourself. Hence the worthy goal which we talked about. This should cross out Netflix from your list. Now be specific about it. Don't just say that I have a passion for sports. Identify a particular sport in which you're good at and spend most of the time daydreaming about. If you're good at studying, and some people are good at studying, identify the subject like math or history maybe. You can bring value to people in lots of ways. If you love soccer, you don't have to play for Real Madrid to be called successful. You can maybe become a sports journalist or a writer even. If you have experience of playing in high school or college, you can even start a coaching school. There are a lot of options to monetize and bring value to people through your passion. Identifying a passion can have huge impacts on the chances of your success because you won't need anyone to tell you to work towards achieving your goals. Seriously. Like really. Okay, anyway, by the way, have I told you the importance of setting up goals? Number 3, set a goal. Identifying a passion is not enough. It's time to put that passion into practice. Once you've identified your passion, set a big goal. Big enough to scare the heck out of you at night. Don't aim low. You can do better. Trust me. Goal setting is at the core of any success. You won't be able to reach a destination if you didn't know where you were headed, right? The goals should be very specific, like deciding dates and amounts if the goal is to amass money. Since we're talking about the example of soccer, a worthy goal, if you wanted to become a player, would be to take your country to the World Cup, maybe even win the damn thing. Scared you, didn't I? If your end goal isn't big enough, then what's even the point? But instead of being scared of that mammoth goal of yours, you need to run straight after it, step by step. And that brings us to our next point. Number 4, mini and micro goals. You can dream all you want. There are no taxes on it. But it would remain a dream unless you act upon it. If you went out to climb a mountain, let's say Mount Everest, you won't be able to even move if you kept thinking about the enormity of the task. You would have to break the goal into small, achievable mini goals and forget about the main objective. Not completely, of course. By doing this, you can start moving toward your goal. It's best to have yearly goals, monthly goals, even weekly and daily goals. To successfully achieve these goals, you will need to develop responsibility. And more on this in the next key point. Number 5, start being responsible. When you're in school, most of your decisions were taken care of by your parents and then your teachers. If you're currently a schooler, what are you even doing here, kid? Go and study. Just kidding. Stick around because you're going to get a lot of value out of this. Anyways, as I was saying, in school, you don't need to think for yourself, but as you mature, you have to start being responsible. Your parents won't always be there to tell you what's right and what isn't. You need to make those decisions based on the goals which you have set for yourself. Discard everything unnecessary from your schedule to fit in those things which will help you to achieve your ideal. That late-night game show, exciting as it may be, won't help you that much in your quest after success. A big part of being responsible is reflected in your ability to manage your time properly. And that brings us to our next point. Number 6, time management. Now that you've identified your passion and have set definite goals to pursue it, you don't think that you have enough time, right? No need to get depressed just yet. It's all about time management. If you manage your time efficiently, you can master any skill you want. I'm going to give you 2 practical tips to manage time effectively, starting today. Wake up 2 hours earlier than you usually do. Morning hours are the most effective hours of the day. You need to start utilizing those hours for the most important tasks of the day. Remember the mini goals that you set up for the day? You did set them up, didn't you? Prioritize these tasks that resonate with your goals. Don't let any time of the day go to waste. Start noticing the time you usually waste without giving it a second thought. For example, if you have to travel daily for an hour or more to get to your workplace or college, you need to utilize that time to get close to your goals. One way to do that would be to listen to podcasts or audiobooks of people who have already achieved great success in your field. Distractions are the biggest time killers. Our next key insight will help you to get rid of distractions. Number 7, remove distractions. Your time is important. You can't just sit around watching or reading other people's stories when you can paint your own story. There are distractions all around us today, the biggest being your smartphone. Now, I'm not denying the revolution that the smartphone has brought and how it has helped many people achieve success, but it can also become the biggest hurdle in the path to your success. If I ask you to get rid of your smartphone, you would probably close this video that you're watching from your smartphone. It's not practical in this day and age to live without a smartphone, and our channel is all about practical tips. What I do suggest, though, is to uninstall social media apps. Social media is the biggest distraction associated with a smartphone. By only uninstalling the apps, you will save yourself from the trouble of checking your account every time a notification pops up. You can check your account at the end of the day. Remember, we are increasing our chances of success. Putting your phone in airplane mode when working can also help you increase your productivity. Number 8, work smarter. When running after success, a lot of people make the mistake of trying to shovel at a rock. They make the mistake of wasting their hard work at the wrong place. To achieve success, you need to be smart enough to know when an approach doesn't work. Look for other ways. I'm sure there would be other effective ways of achieving success. Consider this example. If you're working in a company with a dream of becoming the CEO one day, you can't achieve that goal just by doing your best work as a minor laborer. You can maybe get a raise, but to become a CEO, it's a whole nother ball game. You would need to learn new skills, maybe enroll in a part-time degree program, whatever the requirements might be for your goal. Only then can you hope to achieve success. To get an idea of working smarter to achieve success, you can learn from the examples of other people. That is our next key point. Number 9, learn from the pros. Achieving success has never been easier. In the past, success was usually the end of a long, difficult road of trials and errors. But now the internet is filled with stories of successful people who have already made those mistakes, so you don't have to. Learning from these examples of these people will save you a ton of time and money. Just Google your passion, and you will come across at least a dozen examples. Read books and articles of these people. Also, listen to podcasts rather than listening to heavy metal. I don't know how you guys can listen to that stuff. Every successful person has a habit of appreciating himself for every goal that he may achieve. And that brings us to our next key point. Number 10, appreciate yourself. Congratulations! You're more driven towards success than most people, and so you're more likely to succeed. Start appreciating yourself. Don't wait for others to come and pat you on the back. You don't need to have your own back. Whenever you get a task done or you follow a schedule that you made, treat yourself to something. It could be as small as a bar of chocolate. If you won't appreciate your efforts, no one else will. Number 11, be tenacious. Let's be real here. You won't have it your way all the time. You will face setbacks. You're gonna run into walls, but it's all right. This just means that you're trying. Don't be afraid of other people's opinions. Stick to the course which you have set for yourself. The example of Thomas Edison should be enough to encourage you to keep trying. His famous quote should help you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Number 12, change your mindset. Start helping others reach their goals. This simple change of mindset will have a huge impact on your success odds. As we discussed at the start of the video, you need to bring value to other people. This is the pillar of your success. Let's understand this with an example. Two people are hired for a marketing job in a company and you are one of them. Both of you need to do this job at a low salary as it's an entry-level job. The other person, only thinking about himself and not having any future goals, does his job half-heartedly as he doesn't think it's worth the time. However, you, on the other hand, being passionate about your job, take the job seriously and try your best to help a company achieve its goals, despite the salary. Who do you think will get promoted to the vacated management spot in a few months? Just this simple mindset shift will take you a long way in your journey towards success. So this concludes the video today. We hope that this list helps you start on the path to greatness. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like this video. What's the most important of these 12 points today? Let us know in the comments below and we'll see you in the next video.